Hello and welcome back to another monthly update here at Epilepsy Action. My name's Jamie.
And I'm Emily. We're over halfway through an amazing year at Epilepsy Action and we couldn't be prouder of everything that we're achieving together.
We just wanted to thank you guys for your continued support. Make sure to keep liking, commenting and subscribing, and make sure you're following our social media for all the updates.
Now, to kick things off today, we're trying something a little bit different. We're going to attempt to do a new quick fire recap.
So we're going to take a look back at the month of July, but we're going to see if we can do that in 60 seconds.
I think we can do it.
Well, let's start the clock. 3, 2, 1, go.
We were pleased to see that the government recently did a U-turn on its welfare changes and didn't take the PIP, well, mostly. Current claimants won't be affected, but future ones could be. There's going to be a consultation about how PIP works before anything is decided for sure, and we're really continuing to do our best to ensure that Epilepsy Action is involved in this.
Okay, and it was also the 5th anniversary of the Cumberledge Report, so families that, it's been 5 years since the families that were affected were promised a redress scheme and they haven't had one. We spoke to Susan and Anna and Becky and they shared their stories on social media.
In June, Epilepsy returned to our screens on Coronation Street. It was great to see Epilepsy back on screen. We're still really keen to hear your thoughts on the storyline and how Epilepsy is represented on screen. So please do the Rewrite the Script survey when you have 30 seconds.
And finally, one more thing to note, it was festival season and we launched a new lock screen, so you should download that for the upcoming festivals like Reading and Leeds and Broadmasters and Greenfields.
Wow, that was fast.
I felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
Now, we know that was a really quick, fun recap, but we did really want to highlight the bravery of the 3 ladies who shared their experiences in light of the 5th anniversary of the Cumberledge Report. It was really powerful and really inspiring, and we were really grateful that they shared their story with us.
Yeah, it was really nice to work with all 3. They all had very different stories, but really, really powerful stories. It was so lovely to work with them, to get their stories in video form. Please do check them out on YouTube, and also we do have a message for the government, and that is, like, you should be writing to West Streeting to make these changes and help these families that have been affected by sodium valproate all these years ago. It really is time that something happens about this. Now, one of our most exciting updates at Epilepsy Action is that our health content information has been recertified as PIFTIC approved.
We're all delighted with the news, and we know just how hard our health team work to ensure Epilepsy Action's information is of the best quality possible, and they've put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah. PIFTIC accreditation is the UK's only assessed quality mark for print and online healthcare information, and it was awarded by the Patient Information Forum.
With our recent recertification, we hope it reassures you that our information is basically as reliable as it can get. We hope it brings you the comfort that you can always rely on our charity for factual and informative information.
So to celebrate this some more, we thought we'd go and chat to some of our health team.
Hi guys, I'm here with Tom. Do you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Hi, I'm Tom Shillito and I work in our health improvement and influencing team.
I'm here with Tom to, as we've said, talk a bit about our new PIFTIC accreditation. So Tom, what does the PIFTIC accreditation mean for our organisation?
So you get PIFTIC accreditation if you are providing really accurate and understandable health information to people. So it means that all of the information on our website is accurate, it's up to date, and it should be really easy to read as well.
That's amazing. And what was the process like for getting this recertification?
So we have to submit loads of evidence of what our processes are like. So when we write a health information page for the website, we will write a draft. We'll then share that draft with a whole range of experts and a whole range of people who might be reading it as well. So people with epilepsy, carers, parents of children with epilepsy, other people, a really broad range of people. And then we get feedback from them and from the experts and then update it to be the final draft. And then that's what ends up on the website. So we have to prove to PIF that we're doing that we're asking the right experts for the right information, that we're taking on board any feedback from everyone we've spoken to, And it just proves that all of our information is regularly updated, really of the highest quality it can be, evidence-based, all of that. And it makes sense, it's easy to read, and it's easy to actually use in your kind of everyday life as well.
Oh, that's so interesting. Please, can you explain to our viewers and anyone who could be watching why this is such a good thing for anyone who uses our website or services?
So, because we have the PIF tick, you can be completely confident that if you come to our website with a question, the answer that you're getting is the correct answer. It's based on evidence, it's been really thoroughly researched, and like I keep saying, it should be really easy to understand as well. It's not jargony, it's not technical, it's like talking to a friend, but your friend also happens to be, a world leading expert in epilepsy. So yeah, you just know that you can trust us, and we should be able to help with anything you need.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much, Tom, for your time, and I hope that was really helpful for you guys. Thank you. Well, we hope you enjoyed that, chatting to one of our experts about that fancy terminology, but we really hope that it explained it to you a bit more and it all makes sense. Now, we know that sometimes our information pages,
Even if they are PIF tick approved,
can't always answer all of your questions, worries, concerns, and everything that comes with living with epilepsy or having a friend or family that does.
and that's why we have so many amazing services to support you, whatever you need.
Epilepsy Action has an award-winning helpline, talking support groups, a one-to-one befriending service, and so many other life-changing services.
Some of you might be familiar with our services, or you might have even used them yourself, but we do know that there are some people out there who still need support and are struggling to say their first hello.
So, shall we go and chat to someone who provides this support day in, day out?
I think we should.
Hi guys, I'm joined here with Catherine. Do you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, hi everybody, I'm Catherine and I'm the Services Manager here at Epilepsy Action.
So I'm going to ask Catherine a few questions about some of our amazing services here at Epilepsy Action. So do you want to just run through some of the roles in your team and the support we offer?
Yeah, so I look after all of our UK-wide services, so anybody in the UK can access these services. And first of all, it's the helpline, which is open 6 days a week, and our trained advisors are there to answer any question you've got, provide you with support, provide you with information and empower you to take the next steps. And we also have specialist advisors on the helpline to support you with any medication questions and also around your well-being, so that enable you to live well with your epilepsy. We also have a befriending service, which is where you'll be matched to another volunteer who's got similar kind of interests to you, and you'll be matched with them for 12 weeks. And you can talk about anything you want. It doesn't need to be your epilepsy, but it can be your epilepsy if that's what's on your mind at that moment. But yeah, it's just that regular chat with somebody else so that you don't feel so alone, to help empower you and encourage you to do more things. And then we also have our talk and support groups, and these meet virtually and face to face, and they bring people together to share experiences of their epilepsy, to learn from each other and get support from those who understand and get it.
That's amazing. Well, it sounds like there's so many different options and things for whatever you as an individual need. What impact have you seen our services have on people with epilepsy and our service users?
Yeah, it's huge, and that's what makes me want to continue doing what I do. When you hear somebody who has been to a group and they've never met anybody before who's got epilepsy, and they can just explain their situation, and other people in the room get it because they're living it as well, and they don't feel then so alone. They're not the only person who's going through this experience. Other people are also experiencing those challenges, and they get tips from that impact on somebody is huge. With the befriending, we've had people who have been scared to go out and about on their own because of epilepsy and scared of when they might have that next seizure. And by talking to somebody and expressing those concerns and talking through that, they've been able to kind of go out and about on their own and get back some of their quality of life that they kind of were so anxious and scared to try and do things before. It's been transformative for people. And then with the helpline, they empower people with the information and the questions to ask, so they can go back to their neurologist, for example, and explain more how they're feeling. They're empowered with the confidence to be able to do that. and to let them know how they're feeling, what questions that they can challenge back a little bit perhaps as well, and get that support and answers that they need.
Amazing. It sounds so rewarding. So what, I guess you kind of spoke about this a little bit, but what do you love the most about your role?
Yeah, it's knowing that we're making a difference, knowing that people are able to live better with their epilepsy, having engaged with our services, having got that confidence, having the feedback we get, that people feel more informed, they feel more empowered, they feel more resilient. That's what makes it all worthwhile. That's what we're here for.
That's amazing to hear. And just for everyone watching who might not have reached out for help before, what's the process of that? How do you reach out to us?
Okay, it's as simple as picking up the phone. Pick up the phone and call the helpline number 0808 800 50 50. You'll get through to one of our advisors. That's the gateway into everything else. So if you're interested in any of the other services we've mentioned, the helpline will help you get there. Alternatively, go and look at our website. All the information's there about all of the services. You can go and read about it, and direct yourself straight into it. And I suppose the other thing to kind of mention is, if you haven't got access to the internet, phone the helpline. You can still access befriending. That's done by telephone calls. You don't need any tech, you don't need any kit or equipment. You can access services even if you're not digitally engaged.
Well, thank you so much, Catherine. That was brilliant. Thank you for your time.
That was so nice to chat to the others. Yeah, it was nice to see a change of pace.
Well, to round up today, we've got lots more exciting things happening in August.
So this month we're going to be looking at creating more engaging, accessible health information content over on our social channels. So make sure you keep an eye out for that.
And remember, we're PIFTIC approved.
And we've also got some exciting new children resources in the works, and we can't wait until we're able to share those with you as well.
We want this information to be accessible to people of all ages, and ensuring children can understand their epilepsy is really important to us. So follow our socials as always and stay tuned for the reveal.
So this month, National Action have launched the Charlie card, which helps people with epilepsy to demand their medication in pharmacies when they're not able to get the right brand or the right dosage.
Charlie Marriage's family began the project following his tragic death after he was unable to access the medication he so desperately needed. They want to make sure that this doesn't happen to another family, and so the Charlie card has been launched in his memory.
We'd highly recommend that you get yourself one or look into getting a Charlie card, especially if you do need a specific brand or a specific dosage. You can also check out our Don't Sub My Drug leaflet. That's also got some really useful, beneficial information on there that can help you get the right medication that you need, because it's so important.
And finally, to celebrate Epilepsy Action's National Doodle Day's 21st anniversary, we have collabed with Olivia Colman on some brand new original merchandise.
We've launched a tote bag and a t-shirt that both feature a unique, one-of-a-kind design that's been drawn by Olivia herself.
It's so cute and such good quality, and of course all the proceeds come directly to the charity, and it supports the amazing work that the charity does. We're so grateful for Olivia's support.
Absolutely. If you wanted to know, the tote bags are available for £12.50, the t-shirts are £25, or you could get both in a bundle for £35.
I'm going to be getting a bundle for sure.
Me too. So that's all for this month. We hope you've enjoyed our monthly recap.
Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and are following all of our socials, of course. See you next month.
Bye.